Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, we are gonna do holiday makeup already in September. Yep, that's exactly how this is gonna go. I saw this online and I was just kind of like, wait, it's not even Halloween yet. But NYX has already released their holiday palettes and they're on their website. I haven't seen them in store anywhere, but when I saw it, I decided to purchase them and see what it's all about. I did also make sure to do 2 different looks for you, using one for each palette so we get an idea of what their color story is as well as the quality of it. Now you guys, before we jump into it, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below, hit the bell for notifications, new videos, and if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Now, if you want to see how I got this look, which will be your second part of this video, or what I did for this eyeshadow palette, just keep watching. Okay guys, I don't know how I feel about it being September and we're already getting holiday releases, but I have the 2 new palettes from NYX, the Up to No Good and Not So Nice. I figured, why not try them out? The fact that they're out so early, just, why? We haven't even gotten to fall, but they're cute. Look at the packaging. It is super cute. And then even this one, like, oh, so cute. It's got the snowflakes and everything. Now, this first one, Up to No Good, this color story is absolutely stunning. Actually, I feel like I actually have something similar to this from MAC from a couple of years ago. I'll have to look at my collection and see, but I'm pretty sure I have something similar. I'm interested to see the quality though and how it pays off and what kind of look we can get with it. This one is the Not So Nice. If you want neutrals, you've got a really pretty like champagne pink. Ooh, we will swatch the shimmers just so we can get an idea. Actually, I feel like I got this one from like a Kiko Milano. Makeup will duplicate itself. All right, so let's go ahead and swatch the Not So Nice palette. Ooh, those are stunning. So this shade right here is Sleigh Bells. Really pretty gold to pink shift. Then you have Spirits Bright, which is gold. Oh, such a luscious shade of gold. And then you have Vixen and Blitzen, which I think if you put this shade down, which is more of like a satiny shimmer than like a true shimmer, and then put this one on top of it, it'd be absolutely stunning. Or either of these. They're more like glitter toppers. So let's go ahead and swatch this right there. Those are pretty. These are a little gritty. They're not super smooth and buttery like you get with some other palettes. But these are the 3 from Up to No Good. This first shade is Sleigh Bells. It's just an icy teal shade. Really pretty. It also looks like it shifts into like a purpley pink. Then you have Suited Up. Beautiful purple shade, more on the violet tones. And then you have Vixen and Blitzen. That is such a luscious purple. Now let's go ahead and swatch those right there. I think these palettes have such beautiful shades in them. I also feel like I have them in my collection. I think I want to use this palette today and then I'll go ahead and do a look for you guys with this palette. But I want to play around with this color story today. Okay, the eyes are primed and I think I'm going to go into the shade Icy Behavior as my first shade. Put that in the crease and a little bit into the outer V. One thing to note, there isn't a mirror in here, but if you're traveling or anything, just make sure you take one with you. Nice color payoff. A really pretty like chestnut brown. Now I'm gonna go into Suited Up, which is that darker brown shade in here. I'm gonna go in on the fluffy crease brush first, just to kind of smoke it out and then we'll deepen it up in a second. Ooh, that's really pretty. I don't know that I necessarily need to deepen this shade up. It's actually pretty dark. And we do have a black shade in this palette, which is nice. I'm gonna go into Stocking Stuffed, which looks like black, but also could lean dark brown. Yeah, it looks more dark brown than anything. Not like a true black. That went from a nice brown shade to a very dark smoky eye. Dip in slightly. I'm gonna go back into my fluffy crease brush, see if I can salvage this a little bit with the edges. Smoke out that black. And I really want to play with this shade right here, Slay the Bells. Such a beautiful pink shade with a gold lean. So I'm picking that up on my ring finger. No extra product, I'm just going to push this back to soften up the edges because that went down pretty harsh. But I only had to dip in once to this glittery shade, which is really pretty. Okay, so base makeup is done and we need to finish off this under eye. So going back in, I'm gonna hit up Icy Behavior, drag that underneath the eye. I'm just going in slightly because it is more of like a chestnut brown. I don't want it to be too red under the eye. Going back into Suit It Up. This one's just going to the middle of the eye. And then back into Stocking Stuffed. For inner corner, I'm going to use the Hyper Real Glow from MAC. This is the one that's a little bit more pinky and gold. And I'm going to go into this shade right here for my inner corner and my brow bone. Now for brows, eyeliner, mascara, and lips, and I'll be back with the final look. Okay, you guys, I'm back and this is the final look. I get why they call this the Not So Nice palette because you get a dark smoky eye and I think it is absolutely stunning. I would say even more like sultry because you get the light brown shades on the outside and then the dark brown, almost, it's black. It looks black, you guys. I know when I looked at it in the pan, it looked like it could be dark brown. It's black, but I like it. And it is a really pretty sultry smoky eye for the holidays. Now I will say though, I am bummed about Sleigh Bells because it is a pinky gold shade, but on the eye, you don't see the pink. You predominantly see the gold. I'm not mad at it because it is really pretty, but I wish the pink was showing through. I do like how it turned out though. We do have the other eyeshadow palette, so definitely stay tuned for that next look as well. Okay, dipping into Up to Snow Good. This color story is predominantly purple with one neutral shade and then this pop of teal, which I kind of want to play with that teal shade. I'm going to dip in first to Icy Behavior. It's a really pretty like mauvey purple shade. Now into Stocking Stuffed. Same fluffy crease brush because I don't want it to be super dark until I actually use my other brush. Same color, switching my brushes though. I really like how smoky this eye is. I think it's gonna be gorgeous with that teal. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease just so that teal shows up some more. Now I'm going to go into Sleigh Bells. I'm gonna try and pick it up on a dry brush, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to pick up. Maybe I'm wrong. It's pretty. Ooh, I really like that. No extra product. Just going to brush this forward. So far, so good. Okay, now to finish off this under eye, we're gonna pop into Icy Behavior. This is gonna go all the way underneath the eye. I really like that shade. Now into Stocking Stuffed. And switching over to my compacted smudger just to deepen up this outer V. I'm going to use my more precise pencil brush with that same color just for this crease like I did in the video I did for Natasha Denona. I really like how that turned out when I did it. Because I already have the same shade down, it's just going to help make the crease a little more precise when I'm dragging it over. I don't even know if you can really see that I did it that way, but whatever. Okay, now we need some liner, eyelashes, brows, and lips, and I'll be right back. Okay, I went ahead and lined my lips with the Natasha Denona I Need a New Lip Crayon, Nude Lip Crayon, because it's on my table and I really like the color. But I do have the NYX Smooth Whip Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade Teddy Fluff. I don't know if it's the right shade, but I forgot that I bought it when I bought those two eyeshadow palettes, and I thought we would try it together. Oh, it kind of smells like buttercream. I don't know, it's interesting, but it does have a scent. This might be darker than I wanted it to be. It's pretty though. I do like this shade. It is darker than my lip liner though. So this feels really nice on the lips, but I don't know if it's the shade that I want to. I'll sit around and see if it's the shade, and if not, I'll probably lighten it later. But it feels good. But you guys, anyways, this is the final look, and I have some thoughts on both of these eyeshadow palettes. So the one we used today is Up to Snow Good, which this color story, purples with that pop of teal, really like how it turned out with just a little bit of eyeshadow primer, and it's sticking really well. I did notice when I used Not So Nice, I didn't use eyeshadow primer to do a cut crease, and it did kind of fluff around a little bit, but it still stayed. So I think that the eyeshadow primer just gives it that extra staying power. But I do like this color story as well. You got a little more neutral, definitely smoked it out the last time. And then this one is a much darker eyeshadow story, and I'm not mad at it. I really like these. They're on NYX's website so far. I haven't seen them in store yet. I mean, it's not even Halloween. Why is there Christmas stuff out already? I don't know. There's still a bunch of holiday releases that I've seen that are about to be released. So I guess that's the theme. Start them in September, and by the time we get to Christmas, we'll probably be into Valentine's Day. But anyways, you guys, let me know your thoughts down below. Are you going to pick them up? Is it too early for Christmas? I want to know your thoughts. As well as, if you're new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell for notifications, new videos. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Until my next video, you guys, bye, and I'll see you in the next one.